This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Make it Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, we'll take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love you. Oh. Good morning. Wall Street Pete, Crypto in Crypto. And yes, putting a little bit too much money into crypto lately, I need to invest in some razors. No, I do have some razors. I'm very lazy. Today, this is the guy tells you Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, well, we're going to talk about the journey on our way all the way to $30,000, possibly $29,300 to be exact. But this is the guy 10 days ago. Let's check it out. Bitcoin, 19,800. Polygon to 106. We need to talk about this. Only 69 viewers. We have over 1,000 people. What are we doing over here, guys? It's a shame. I know it's in the past, but we talk a little bit about it. We got this beautiful inverted head and shoulders I want to talk about today. And as soon as we start breaking above and past here, well, we're going to be in pretty good shape. So we're going to talk much about this. Getting a rejection right now. Have some buy signals on the bottom here, specifically on the daily. And getting some manipulation to the downside here. Guys, this is the price, ladies and gentlemen. This is the place where you hit the like and subscribe. We are now 1.48K subscribers. So congratulations to the Wolves of Wall Street. We are very grateful. We are very happy. Please be one of the subscribers to make it a little higher if you could possibly do some crypto news. We're talking about that big line that needs to be broken on the daily. Guys, that's a daily chart there. So we're going to talk about that. The Pokemon company might be preparing to make moves into the metaverse. So the Pokemon franchise might be taking its brand to the metaverse. Fans of the franchise believe that the opening of a new job position involving metaverse and Web3 knowledge could hint at the company moving in this direction. The company is not directly responsible for developing Pokemon games and is more involved in development of the brand and the distribution of its products. So looking a bit, I really do like that, but looking to get Pokemon into the metaverse is pretty important. One of the biggest games, a lot of kids growing up, and Bitcoin to 100K next. Analysts eyes textbook perfect Bitcoin price move, and we have some people talking about that having surpassed 26,000 to hit the 9-month high this week, guys. 9-month high, think about that. Bitcoin USTD is in the midst of a recovery rarely seen before. So hit the like and subscribe this morning. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Chief, to you. And despite cooling under 25,000 at the time of writing, longer frames are already getting us excited after the brutal 22 bear market. Now, what's going on in the bump and run reversal bottom is a bullish reversal pattern that begins with a series of descending peaks. Excessive speculation drives prices down until reaching extreme lows. The price action then reverses direction to the upside and marks the end of the downtrend. So pretty excited for that to reveal to you. Perfectly getting a big bounce to the downside right now, getting a little rejection. Big volatile waves. Can't speak this morning. What else is new? So coming in right now,
We're looking to see right now, if you pay attention to what is happening to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is getting a support. Now, we're having trouble at the 24,300. So every time 24,300 does occur, well, you can see right about here, we are getting support. And that is a daily time frame. Now, if we go to the 4-hourly, that will pretty much give you the indicator of what I'm speaking of. You'll see exactly what's going on. 24.3, this is what we're talking about. And if you see all the way from that old resistance there, well, if I bring it out, this is where we're heading and this is what's going on. So as long as we can hold that for Bitcoin, pretty important to do so. Looking at the 4-hourly, we do have a little bit of some bullish divergence, but it is strongly bearish here, as you can see. And what's been going on since the time frame of all of this? So if you can see, break it down as we come out here and show you the big picture. Good morning, Snoochie Booch in the house. If you pay attention to what is going on my chart here, we got a beautiful inverted head and shoulders pattern with high volatile waves. And what we're expecting is a right shoulder to maintain and break above the 25.3. So as you can see, we're very excited for that. We have it up there twice as excited. Looking for that to hold many times. And as you can see, we talked about the 19.8 as a good buy. And if you're in right now at that time and frame, you're doing very well. So 24.3 looking to hold strong. We need to keep bouncing from that area. This is a daily, so we don't have a lot of days to talk about that. But you can see flipping over here. And if we got the EMA exponential moving average, it would definitely show possibly that that ribbon has flipped. So I'm a little concerned there if that is what's happening. You can see the top here. Bottom is nice and strong where we got the big massive move. Now we're looking to see if this yellow flips or goes back through. So right now, as I said, 25,300 would be the main break above. If we can finish a candle and get above there, as you can see, major resistance coming in on the symmetrical pattern inverted head. Plenty of problems there. So we have to get through there. Now, far as what else are we going to talk about? As far as Ethereum goes, I wanted to show the DXY. That's what it was. So DXY right now, getting that right shoulder, I told many people, possibly keep hitting resistance right around here on the right shoulder. This is why we were going to the downside this morning and everything else overnight. As you can see here, the DXY was getting a nice little pump to the upside, and S&P is getting smashed today. So if anybody was wondering what is particularly happening, this is where we're going. So why we're falling, we're actually moving with the traditional markets this morning for the first time. Yesterday, we were not. But perhaps we are shorting a little bit here. We were pumping pretty strong and now coming down a little bit. So we will continue to see for Ethereum now. 656 seems to be my support level until given another reason not to. As you can see, plenty of 4-hourly candles. Massive support coming up strong. As you can see, continuing to do that. Big, massive pull-ups. So we'll see what Ethereum continues to do. On the 4-hourly even, starting to get a buy, but showing a little bit more to the downside. But every other chart is rather getting to the bullish momentum here. So we'll see if we get a nice pump today. It is Wednesday, March 15th, so we got to update that calendar there. But as you can see, we're getting ready for a little bit of some pull, maybe sideways action, then a nice jump up on the hourly. And then if you see here on the 15, as we continue on this oscillator, I love this pattern here. We get a little sideways boring, like I said, then pull up. So looking good. Last time we did that, we did get a little bit of some bullish momentum to the upside, getting a nice 1,700 gain all the way from the 1,650. Looking about 44 points right there. And then we get to the 1 minute, we're getting more bullish as we go. Look at the last 8:30 this morning. As you can see, talking about the 1 minute, only a half hour ago or so. Nice jump to the upside. So this is something we are looking at in the short-term time frame, flipping back and forth. Nice 2%, but when you do leverage 2.5%, you will get some gains. Be surprised, right? So 15 going back, looking pretty bullish, coming in soon. Hourly coming in bullish, right? We're not at the oversold zone yet. We're getting there, which is about right here. So a little more fall, as you can see, could be happening. But like I said, continue to get that bounce off the 1656, and we will be okay. So as we're getting a nice volatile day, little things to talk about. We can see here on the day, mask is the only thing up 20%. Everything else is in the red this morning. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, but I do have a little bit of concern, guys. A little bit of concern, ladies and gentlemen. This is what just hit me yesterday. I did not mean, I meant to go over it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Aaron, you are the best at the FUD, huh? You would be on one of those guys making that FUD help. Helium, Hunt, Jasmine will be delisted on March 21st. Deposits close on March 20th, 2023. So if you do have the Binance, you better go buy up on the Binance US as much as you can. Not many people do buy when this is happening. So the 21st, you will be able to buy. You won't be able to buy. So hit the like and subscribe, please. If you've yet to do so, hit the algorithm, get the algorithm through the roof. We need to get this moving. So as we're talking about this morning, just giving you a heads up, I do believe that's what has to occur. And you can see right here, hopefully get a nice big bounce off here. So that's what we're looking to get here. Buy the dip, have a sip, dollar cost average in, hopefully get that double bottom M rejection, which would be right there. And we can continue to go up and finally break that 25,000. Well, this is Ethereum, so it wouldn't be 25,000. But we do have that 780 price that I talk about. Let's get this out of here. So right here at this point, if we can break above that, and didn't we give that to you yesterday? I know we did. Come on, one of my great followers tell me. We talked about this price. I said I'd be selling out yesterday. So if you watched the video yesterday, no BS, we made money on our Ethereum, right? We were jumping up. I said, if you pay attention to the Ethereum price, and I even like this buy now down here, if you pay attention right now, we're going to sell out at 1778, I said. Guys, how did we do yesterday when we did that? We made a lot of money. We made a lot of money. That's what we did. We're not going to brag about it. We're not going to be that silly guy. But if you pay attention, definitely to mention what is happening. Ethereum is getting good buy signals on the short-term time frame. So look to get a pump in the short-term time frame. We went from 109 probably to 1.1 because that's usually what happens. And we didn't get there yet, huh? Surprised. I believe we were there at one point. But we are a little shaky this morning, as you can see. 25,300 is going to continue to get tested this morning. Just pay attention for that. Ethereum already very high volatile this morning. Very high volatile morning. I mean, let's look. Guys, very high volatile morning if you can pay attention. But pay attention to the double bottom pattern here. Very, very bullish. Very bullish. My name is Wall Street Pete. It's not financial advice. It's a gentleman twice as nice. And I look for things like that. And if we could definitely get the double top M here to stop, we're going to bounce right to the upside. And what is the problem? We have two levels we're looking for. We're looking at the 1682 and now the 1700 level. Once we get above them, it's no stopping Ethereum. So nice upward W, nice beautiful double bottom. We always talk about the total double top patterns. We don't really got one here. We don't have one, excuse me. And if you pay attention to that, I do see the nice pull to the downside, giving us a nice cup and handle, and we could continue to get an upward W all the way to the 1782 again until we break through and get her number. So 718.82. Hi, I've seen you a couple times here. Just wanted to know, can I please take you out for coffee? My name is Wall Street Pete, and I'd really like to take you out for coffee because I do see that you are 1780 something. Let's get it out of here. Let's get out of some of the mess, and I want to show people exactly what I'm talking about because it's not a joke. This does happen. It's like asking a woman for her phone number. The reason why I do that analogy is because a lot of men are on this channel, so the only reason why I do it. But if you pay attention to what is going on and we break down to the smaller picture in the time frame, you can see here how many times we really can't break above. And it was 1, 2, 3. We had a couple touches above, you could see. But you can see here there was a couple while we had it. But look here at the ultimate 778. We're going to do that right now in the daily. I want to show you how many days and how many times we could really just keep touching it. And right here, and I'm not talking about that time of touching, guys. Cut it out. Right here, 1782, we have 2 consecutive days back to back. And you didn't see that unless you went to the daily. This is a problem. We need to break above it, guys. And if you see, we almost touched it in there, but we do have an ascending channel that was stopping us every time. And what's happening? Well, we're hitting that ascending channel still, if you see the pink line going to the upside. So we have to break through this. This is so important. What could happen is, well, we'll hit resistance right when we get to about the 1865 there, if you see it. So I want to move that out of the way. That's 1780. But if you see what's going on in this ascending triangle pattern, as I have it circled here, look, even on the daily, guys, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful ascending channel. So we are getting some nice price action. This is starting to come out very well. I like the way this looks. And as you can see there, I don't want to erase that. I want to get back to that chart and show you what I was looking at. Even though it's a 1 minute, take it for a grain of salt. It is a nice little pattern. We are getting a little move to the upside. I'm going to pay attention to what's going on here. I'm going to probably head out, but I want you to pay attention to these. We're looking for that to form on the hourly. We're looking for that to form on the 15, and then we're looking for it to form so on. So if we get that, which we did here, we'll pay attention to what's going on, get to the hourly, and now, guys, this is what we're going to start seeing. This will probably develop down here, and we'll get a little bit more of the hourly showing a double bottom, or we'll just start pumping now. So we got 2 minutes for this current hour. We'll probably stick around and leave in 2 minutes. I have a little bullish divergence on the hourly, and in 2 minutes it's saying here we're going to get a new candle. I almost said green candle. I don't know if it's going to be green right now. We're getting a little bit of support. I do like this, so we're pumping. As you can see, Bitcoin perfectly getting back to the 25,000 level, as that may be occurring. We'll see what happens. This is very important. Let's see what happens. We're going to finish some very minute candles here. As you can see, we haven't really gotten much going on in the last few hours here, every 1 hour. So it's about a whole 8 hour of us sleeping. Woke up, came down to this. And now, do we get the nice jump up? We'll see what happens. This is what I'm looking for. Got a couple buy signals down here. Didn't do too much. As you can see, the trend is your friend. We were still heading down. So ultimately believe that some of these candles on the hourly and the 4-hourly are going to finish below the 16.56, 55. We'll probably get one more opportunity to get these prices here on the bigger time frames. As you can see, we touched and got major support. So if we don't come back down, it's safe to say that we are going to head back up. We are going to break through this 1700 price that we're having trouble currently. All support, flip it into resistance. We'll see what happens. But if we do get this cup and handle light come in, it would be an upward W for Ethereum. Looking for a little bit more of a dip, like I said. That'll probably take us down right there. So my name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. And if you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, please come on over, hit the like and subscribe. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, a place where Open Outcry Pit was developed. And now it's really non-existent because, well, we trade digital on our phones, and it's much safer, right? It's for us. We used to have people that used to have a broker that execute the trade. And then I would talk to the gentleman on the phone. It's amazing how many people touch the actual trading process before it gets executed. I'd be on the phone. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, what's his name from London? Gary wants to buy 20,000 barrels of natural gas, options contract, whatever, puts or calls, or however you want to, whatever it was, whatever the trade. We would then, charge you per trade on how many you're trading. And then when you buy back or sell back, we would charge you the same amount again, and we would make our money whether you won on the trade or not. It was up to you. Those were the fees. So it's pretty wild. Now it works digital, and all those people are making that money trading that way. I can't believe it. So I hope you enjoyed some of the levels. I hope you enjoyed the show. Very direct this morning, just trying to get to some of the levels of the Ethereum and the Bitcoin price, showing you what could be occurring. A lot of confidence is being lost in the banks today. A Signature Bank, we already told you, breaking news when it was occurring. Signature Bank being sued by customers for fraudulent activities. So I'm really curious what really pans out for that. And as people lose their faith into the regional smaller banks, guys, we're going to continue to jump up, and Bitcoin is going to prevail. So I do expect Bitcoin to really go somewhere as well, as Kit Kat says. Tim Draper's saying Bitcoin 250,000 in 18 months. Hoping Tim is right. I hope Tim is right as well. But I do believe we are going to continue to move towards the upside with high volatile waves. You have to expect that. So everyone have a great day. Please be careful in this crypto industry. Do not click on links. Please do not give people your information that isn't needed to be said. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you to the next video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Let's get to 1.5K subscribers. To the moon, Alice. Take care, everyone.